It's a thingly thing.
Thingly thing.
Yes. Oh, hey YouTube. I'm Gothic.
I'm Liz.
And we've got a new face on the channel.
Hi, I'm Sky. Nice to meet you guys.
So she's not exactly a new face, it's just the last time you saw her, she didn't exactly look like that.
No, and I was also scared shitless and falling off of a chair.
So, but Sky has actually agreed to come in full term for the channel. As full term as we can get, I suppose. Anyways, Liz and I did want to extend, before we got into that, a formal apology for not having any vlogs in September.
Yeah, it was a really bad month. We had the apartment inspected, we had Sam's birthday, and everything just went crazy busy.
Yeah, I mean, it got really chaotic for September, and as you can see, we did open the loot crate, but we didn't want to deal with the stress of setting up for a loot crate unboxing, which is why that didn't happen. But that doesn't mean we're not going to do them in the future.
We do plan on continuing the loot crate unboxings and everything else, and planning on keeping up on the vlogs better.
They just had a stroke of laziness. Everyone's human.
I promise it wasn't laziness.
It was chaotic. But since we are bringing a new face into the channel, that also means we are bringing new shows into the channel as well.
Me and Gothic were talking about bringing in a couple new shows, such as, first off, Anything Goes, where it's going to be me and Gothic playing games, having fun, doing the things. Then me and Liz were hopefully trying to do Princess Time.
We're gonna do cutesy games. I'm going to do cutesy games.
Yes, and it will be fantastic. We were also thinking about doing Intoxigaming, where, well, the name kind of describes everything.
Yeah, we're going to be getting pretty much drunk off our asses and playing random games that we have on Steam, consoles, whatever. There really is no box to Intoxigaming other than the fact that, well, there's alcohol in the box.
And ocean physics.
But we are finally releasing that, the male version of that Five Nights at Freddy's parody that we've been kind of sitting on for a while. Our artist has actually backed out. She's got some stuff going on in her life, so I'm taking on just that much more, and I'm going to do the artwork for the video myself. So we will have that released before the end of the month.
The female vocal one and the duet are yet to come. I still haven't recorded.
Like we said, we live in a rather small apartment, and taking the hour long that it takes to set our bedroom into a sound room, yeah, that can't happen every day, and when it does, we need a lot of things to do just to make sure we get the extent of the use of our time, so...
That and I'm lazy.
Now the lazy comes out.
But since it is October, and since we do have a new face to the channel, hey Sky!
Hey Gothic!
What's the scariest movie that you watched when you were a child?
Oh gosh, this is going to sound really stupid, because I watched movies like Poltergeist and Chucky, but I was terrified of toy soldiers. Hated that movie. It was the one where they mistake the artificial intelligence chip with the one for the army, and all of the toys came to life, and they had a massive battle that destroyed the house. And so ever since then, I could never go to sleep without looking at Buzz Lightyear and imagining lasering my face off. That was terrifying.
How about you, Liz?
For me, it was a Tom Hanks movie called The Burbs. It's the suburbs. It's stereotypical suburbs. Everybody money, everybody else's business. This guy's having a little bit of a breakdown. He needs a vacation. And they start getting paranoid about their next door neighbors. End of the movie, they open the trunk and there's a trunk full of bones, human bones, skeletons, not whole skeletons, in the trunk of this car. And it's like, it gave me nightmares for 6 months. I slept with the light on for 6 months. I locked the dog in my room for the first 3 months. We had a big white German shepherd, and I'd lock the dog in there and sleep with the light off, and then evidently when I was asleep the dog would whine at the door and my mom would let her out. That movie terrified me because I figured it could happen like in my neighborhood. I lived in the suburbs at the time. We lived in a townhouse.
Yeah, connections being made. How about you, Gothic?
Mine's actually for the first time, and Larry, don't you dare record scratch me. The movie that scared me the most as a child was Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
No, I can see that. That's fair.
The scene with the ghost semi-driver and the scene where the T-Rex devours the bike gave me nightmares. 2 scenes from that movie gave me nightmares.
Yeah, Large Marge would have given me nightmares if I wasn't so fascinated with ghosts as a child, but yeah.
No, but I have a more interesting story that actually has to do with video games. The first horror game that I ever played that gave me nightmares that legitimately terrified me was Resident Evil.
I can attest to that one. Yeah.
I think we can all agree that the clownly-looking zombies...
Clowny-looking zombies.
That's a thing.
Zombies.
But, yeah, the clown-like looking zombies. I don't know, I had a nightmare so bad that night that I ended up having to sleep in the same room with my mother.
For video games, for me, it was Nightmare Creatures. The plotline of that one, I could never make it very far in that game, but the beginning plotline, what you're doing at the very beginning of that game, is you're chasing Aleister Crowley through the sewers of London. Yeah, no, I wouldn't go in the sewers of London. 6 months before I played that game, before I'd even heard of that game, I had a dream I was chasing Aleister Crowley through the sewers of London.
Oh god, I can understand how that messes with your psyche a little.
That screwed with me so bad, it was like, no, I'm done.
I'm going to make the assumption that Sky is going to say that her scariest game was Silent Hill.
Yes, Silent Hill for the PlayStation 2, actually.
Was it Silent Hill 2?
Yes, that was the first Silent Hill game that I ever played. And I have to admit, walking around Polygon fog-filled street with these dogs that ran after you and your pistol did shit. Nope. I don't care what they said, the pistol did nothing. And all I did was die, and I died, and I'm done with that game. No more Silent Hills for me. I want that hill to be very loud.
I played one Silent Hill game, and it was the one for the Wii, Shattered Memories, the one for the Wii, where it psychologically profiles you as you play, right? So me and my ex-husband were playing this on a projection screen bigger than our new television, in the dark, on bar stools, sitting 3 feet from the screen. Okay?
Oh god.
I get so far into it, my ex-husband screams like a little girl in terror. And I'm sitting there, like, almost laughing hysterically because I was actually scared.
There was one other one that I played. My grandpa worked at a bowling alley, and he repaired the classic arcade games. And so as a little kid, I used to go to a game show where you could play them all for free. I don't know why I tortured myself, but I always went to, it was House of the Dead, I think.
Oh!
The shooting one. Oh, yeah, that terrified me, but yet it got all of my quarters.
Hey Larry, while she's explaining this, go ahead and throw up some gameplay footage of that arcade game if you can find it.
It was terrifying. You're walking around like a courtyard, and there's zombies coming out everywhere, and just... Yeah, it got to the point where I couldn't pass the game unless I played it on multiplayer and just put up both guns.
So now that you know that all 3 of us are pansy bitches,
Yep. Pretty much.
our live stream for the month of October,
It's horror games.
we are going to be streaming for 4 hours on Halloween, 6 to 10, and we will be in costume, so there will be the possibility of maybe some face cam. And we will all 3 be in attendance.
Oh, come on, we gotta have the face cam. It's no fun watching us be scared if they can't see it.
Yeah, so that's what we got. We've got a live stream on Halloween. We're bringing Sky into the channel with new shows. The Five Nights at Freddy's parody music video male version will be out by the end of this month. And big things coming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, I'm planning on streaming games throughout the month of stupid little horror-ish games from mostly from Big Fish games, hidden object games, things like that are horror-based. I know I've dropped the ball on streaming this last month. It's been a really difficult month. But I do plan on picking that back up, probably for about 3 hours at a time. I still don't know what day it will be.
Also, I'm getting a new job soon, completely irrelevant to everything here, except for the fact that I might be gifting a little bit some new technology. Maybe another high-quality camera or something coming along the way. Just because I figure if I'm coming in, I might as well contribute a little bit more than just comedic presence.
Yeah, like I said, when I say big things are coming for the channel, like, I mean, seriously, the more that you guys watch us and the more income that we get, we're going to put it right back into this channel. We're going to get video capture cards so that we can play console games without needing the emulators. We're going to get newer, better equipment, newer, better microphones, maybe the potential of some clip-on microphones so that we don't have echo problems and we don't have sound balancing problems like we do with the Yeti.
Yeah, we definitely have sound balancing problems, especially considering I'm so quiet.
So, we are working towards making the channel better and putting more quality into what we provide for you guys. But since we've got that all covered, we will see you in the next one.
Bye-bye!
Bloopers, all I can think of.
Ponies. Ugh, okay.
So, all the ponies.
I don't understand that reference. Please don't explain it to me.
Yeah, and don't worry about messing up. We have blooper reels on every single one.
Yeah.
I remember I watched...
Mostly they're my fault.
Mostly?
Not always, but mostly.
We can still do that, just like all three of us go, hey everybody, then I'm Gothic, I'm Liz, and this is...
Hi!
A new face!
Oh wait, I was supposed to say my name. I'm Sky!
Really short legs.
Yeah, I do have short legs. I've always had a little bit taller of an abdomen than...
Oh hey YouTube!
Oh, that's right, we're doing a thingly thing.
Yeah, we were supposed to start a thingly thing.
We do plan on continuing the Loot Crate box on the Loot Crate boxing. We are actually releasing the male version of our Five Nights at Parodies, or Five Nights at Parodies.
Five Nights at Parodies?
Five Nights at Parodies! Nope, that's staying in!
Yes. On night one, we're doing...
Yes.
Well, not before the end of September, but before the end of October.
Yeah, this is the October updates.
Yeah. So, by the end of this month, October, we will have this music video released.
And I'm just like...
Yeah,
derp.
Larry, just fix that, please. Just fix
Larry,
that.
cut that all out. The whole thing. From the very beginning.
God.
I'm kidding.